fire, air, water, earth. You've heard the stories of avatars Kyoshi, Roku, Aang, and Korra. But it's time for new stories to be told. In every era, there are those who seek to maintain the balance and harmony in the world, and those who seek to upset it. How will these stories unfold, and what heroes will rise to the occasion? Hi, welcome back to Avatar Legends Legacy of Heroes. I am once again your game master, Josh. I am finally once again joined by all my friends, Megan, Kiera, Oz, and Morgan. The whole party's here.
The gang is back together.
It took forever.
Finally reunited. Anyway, I gotta
go.
Bye, everyone.
Oh no. Lost Talarak. All right. Well, Talarak was shot in the leg. But anyway. I was a bender like you once until I was shot in the knee. Butchering the quote. Anyway, if you've missed the last few sessions, you can go back to our previous episodes that are all on here on the YouTube page. But if you want a really quick recap as to where we are now, or what just happened last session, our good friend Megan is going to be giving the recap this week.
I don't know what Talarak was doing, but everybody else was off. We went to a market. We saw a guy get in a fight. We learned like a little bit more about a few things, and then we went to a zoo, and the zoo sucked. And then we went like underground, and we stole some of the like cool glowing gems. And then we saw this like little house cage thing with two children inside. And that's where we ended.
Yeah, well, you ended back at your house because of panic.
Well,
yeah, y'all panicked.
Yeah.
Ran.
We learned there were two children trapped down there, and then we went home.
Yeah. Talarak wasn't part of the last adventure, and it has to be filled in. But for those of you wondering what Talarak was up to, as alluded to in their letter of going to find out Jin, Talarak, you unfortunately could not track down Jin, but you were able to get a message to Jin. So your choice as to what the message sort of pertained.
Basically, meet here for your armor.
Meet here for your armor. Okay. So yeah, you were able to get that message to him, but he was either unavailable or just unable to show up at that time. So you headed back home to find your friends in a very weird, panicked state.
I like to think that I beat them there, and I'm like cooking dinner or something.
Okay, yeah. So after getting the intel of where the kids, Garel and Kiko are, you all headed back home as fast as you can before getting so you didn't get caught by the Fanged Mercenaries. You went to the house, probably ready to make a game plan, and you just see like Talarak. You run in, and Talarak's just like cooking, I don't know, eggs or something. Just like
Earliest apron.
Just like helping out my friends. And Ahanu and Sweetie are there. Sweetie's like taking a nap, and Ahanu's just sort of running around.
Okay.
I'm gonna say it's like close to nighttime. Like you're gonna be falling asleep soon if you wanted to go to bed.
Does anyone want the egg noodles?
At that, we haven't told Talarak like what happened, right? Not
No,
yet.
you just got in.
Okay,
Talarak just sees that you're distracted and like, would you like noodles?
Can I word vomit everything that just happened in like a span of one single breath?
Yeah, do it for real. Let's see how much you can get out. Ready, set, go.
Oh god, no, I'm not ready. Okay, hold on.
Okay, big inhale.
That's it. That was the entire word vomit. Okay, no, I'm not.
Oh shit, where did I start?
Wow.
Into Bingyao, and then they told us that we had to go back to go to find the Fanged Mercenaries, and we kind of find the Fanged Mercenaries at Lungu, and we went to the black market, which was kind of scary because there was a scary guy, and there were some really sus people there, and we had to hide because the Fanged Mercenaries are coming in, and was Hana and Ling Feng, and there was this guy named Moosey. He's very interesting. I did this weird handshake with him. Like I tried to do the actual handshake anyway. And so we have to hide, and then we hid, and then I ran into the Cabbage Man, and the Cabbage Man did not give us a really good deal. He upcharges for new customers, just to let you know. Anyway, we were looking at these maps, and then we went to the zoo, and then the zoo was really weird. And it was and we went into the zoo, and we saw these catfish alligators. And we went to this to this concession stand area, and this guy was really not that much help. And then we went into the cat gator area, and we entered, and there was 3 paths, and one of the paths was lit up, and we separated, but we got back together into the lit path. And sorry, hold on. And we ran into 4 people were guarding down this rundown building, and then we saw that there were kids inside, and it was probably the kids that we were trying to look for, and then we got here because we got anxious.
And now we should tell somebody, like we should not sleep now, right? We should go tell somebody that the kids are down there.
I don't know about you, but I don't think I could sleep.
You 3 have had a long day. I'm gonna give you these noodles. I'm
No.
gonna go.
We need
I'm gonna go tell the kids' moms, the kids' mother, the ambassador lady.
right.
You 3 eat the noodles.
Unfortunately, I have an aversion to noodles now because of having the horrible noodles.
I make Avani just like a bowl of broth with an egg in it.
Broth and egg.
Awful.
Yeah, that's not separate. Those things are great. Not like just
Like a regular bowl, but he just like takes the noodles out.
fisting the bowl. Just
How else do you turn
Take
chicken
noodles
noodle
out.
soup into chicken soup?
I don't know.
Yeah.
No, but I really think we should go like show somebody like a map, or not a map. We can just tell them they're in that, like in the zoo, like that.
Right.
Yeah.
And I can do that while you all eat the noodles and come down from your stressful day. I worked so hard on these noodles.
Oh, I would like a bowl, please.
I give Karma a bowl with extra noodles from Avani's bowl.
Oh god.
Yes.
What if we just take the noodles to go? We'll eat and walk.
I mean, we can. I've never heard of eating noodles on the go, but what was it you called it to go?
To go.
Food to go. We should really make this a thing.
I mean, it's convenient when you're like, on the go.
Yeah, food to go. What a great idea. All right, let's go to the ambassador's house. We got Aya's modern day invention.
All right. Well, y'all take your noodles to go and head off to the ambassador's house. It's fairly late. The sun has set. Anyone who would be on the street right now is pretty much off the street. You can see some lights still on in houses. Some people are getting ready to sleep. But you do eventually make it to where Ambassador Quinn and Tan and his firebenders are staying. Avani, I don't remember. Did you tell them what Ambassador Quinn does at night?
No, I don't think I had a chance, but can we just say that I told them on the way, like as we're entering the house? Oh yeah, by the way.
Okay, so as you get to the house and knock on the door, Avani is like, "Oh yeah, also, might not be home."
Wait, why not? Why wouldn't you?
You see, she's actually a secret ninja, I guess.
What?
Dude, that's sick.
She's apparently going out and trying to look for the kids too. She's like hopping through roofs. You know that weird person that I saw on the roof and I tried beating because I had this grudge against them?
Her?
Yeah, it was her.
Oh no.
Whoa.
Yeah. Yeah. So she might not be home.
So what?
Well, Balrock knocks.
You knock and there's no answer at the door for like 5 minutes. You do, however, hear the firebenders in the next house over, all sort of like getting ready to like ready for to sleep, and you can hear that there's noise in their house. There's no noise coming out of the ambassador's house.
How do you get the attention of a ninja?
Um,
Like if she's, I don't know how to jump rooftops, so we can't. I don't know if we can do that.
Jet stepping?
What?
Don't you know jet stepping?
Yeah, it didn't work so well the first time I tried.
You've got me there.
Oh wait, but could I like do a flare? Do you think if I like just fire
maybe.
up in the air, would she see it?
We could certainly try.
Because I figure she knows where her house is, right? If she sees fire coming from her house, that's probably bad. She'd probably come see.
Yeah, just don't set the
Like a
house on
flare is
fire.
different than thinking, oh, my house is on fire.
And then she'd come really quick, right? But like,
So are we flare signaling, or are we trying to make her think her house is on fire?
well, okay, but no, since Avani, that's a good point. Maybe if I get like up to the roof, like, could someone like toss me up, and then I'll shoot fire from the top of the roof, so I can't like accidentally catch the house on fire, you know?
Sure, cheerleader tossing.
Yeah, just throw me.
All right.
Everyone can follow it.
I think Karma and I sort of make like a basket toss.
I'm behind doing like trying to back catch just in case.
This is
Josh-
at least a 2-story house. You know what? Everybody together, roll to rely on skills and training.
Oh no.
Roll with focus.
Focus.
Roll with
Focus.
focus.
Okay, I got a 12.
Okay,
I
got a
diddle.
Got what?
9.
9. Okay.
Oh, God.
6.
6. Okay. What?
I got a 10.
10. Oh, perfect. Okay. So, okay. Avani, you are too busy watching to like be able to like catch if necessary, but you don't need to. It doesn't worry. Don't worry about it, because Karma and Talarock are like absolutely perfect. They do like a heave ho 1 2 3 throw, and Aya launches into the air. And Megan, it's up to you. Aya can either mark 1 fatigue to land perfectly, or you're gonna sort of like land with like the top half torso and up on the roof. And you'd have to sort of scramble up with your legs.
I don't
Scrambling.
think I ever once landed anything.
Okay.
I still have a doodle of the failed fire stepping where you just hit and stop and fell.
This is on brand. It's okay. Just scrambling my short little legs up back onto the roof.
I like to think there's like a moment of just like you're in the air, it's so graceful, and you just like hit right in the middle of your torso.
The wind is knocked out of me. Like that's
Everyone on the ground is just like, ugh.
Ooh.
okay, but then there, do I have to roll anything to like just I want like one hand up in the air?
I'd like you to roll 2 things. First, to roll with focus, rely on your skills and training.
Okay. 8.
Okay, now roll with passion to push your luck.
Passion. Oh. Wait, 6 and 5 is
11. Okay, cool. So you throw your hand up in the air. The flare's not too big, but it is bright enough that a figure off in the distance on some rooftops notices it. Nobody else does, luckily. And they start to head back. All right. Well, everybody can notice them. Notice as they get closer and closer, and eventually, the ambassador lands on the ground in front of Talarak and Avani and Karma. Yeah. What's going? You're up on the roof.
Yeah, just waving.
Hi. What's happening?
You.
I bow down because I'm still embarrassed about trying to ruin their plans from the last time. I'm like, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, you don't have to
Ambassador
do that.
Quinn.
Yes.
Several things. First, would you like some noodles?
No, thank you. I've already eaten.
Great. Second, we think that we found your children.
Oh, you have. Are they here? Where are they?
I think that is best explained by my comrades.
I word vomit everything again.
Okay.
While Avani is word vomiting, I'm like trying to coax Aya down from the roof.
Is there is there a safe way down that I don't have to jump?
Can I make like an ice slide, like a theme park slide?
Yeah. Roll with focus, rely on skills and training.
While they're doing that, Karma, do you also want to add to this word vomit? Do you want to work together?
Yes.
Perfect.
Karma is just also trying to input things that you missed. There you go.
Back and forth word vomiting. It's like. Meanwhile, for rely on skills and training,
Yeah.
I rolled 7 + 1 8.
Okay.
I'll mark a fatigue to make the slide better.
Okay. All right. Then it's a perfect slide. It's got a little loop to loop that you can go down if you want to. Like you have like choices for if you want to go like down, just be normal, or if you want to take like a fun route. Talrock's pulled out all the stops for this very 2-story necessary slide.
Wanted to get down safe, and there's no law against having a fun time.
So you two are word vomiting. Okay. Ambassador Quinn, you can Ambassador Quinn in her face. She doesn't say anything, but you can see in her face, in her posture, sort of that she's got the general idea of what you're saying, and has got all the important parts. Because there was a lot of unnecessary like back and forth that you two ended up doing that wasn't anywhere relevant to her kids are here in this location.
Yeah.
This guy didn't give us a good deal. I didn't even.
He's overcharging his customers.
Yeah.
All right, so she's just kind of standing there now, processing. It looks like she's sort of calculating what to do next.
I misinterpret that as like she's mad at us. So I'm like, I'm sorry, Mitch. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Thank you for coming to me with this information. Of course, the safety of my kids is the most important thing, but I don't want to cause any sort of incident. But with it being underground, this might be a very good opportunity. I shall
With it
let.
being underground, we do have a very skilled earthbender with us.
Not me.
No.
Are you sure? Because you're
Aya is
wearing.
skilled in many other ways, and we appreciate her. But earthbending is not the one.
But she's wearing earthbending. There, actually, 3 out of the 4 of you are wearing Earth Kingdom clothes. I thought all the 3 of you were earthbenders, and you're obviously a waterbender. I just watched it having you're wearing Water Tribe clothes. So like,
Ma'am, I can be of the Earth Nation and not an Earthbender. You know.
That's true. Okay, that's on me. You're right.
Check your prejudices.
You're right. You're right. That was prejudice thinking. It's my fault. I'm always surrounded by benders, so it's. I'm sorry. But anyway. So I don't want to start an incident, but we need to save my kids as fast as possible. Tan and his firebenders have been working tirelessly all day. rather do this as fast as possible, but they need to rest. And we might have
can
to
do
ask the Earth King. Sorry, what?
We can help.
Wait, Josh, don't I have an in with Li Fang?
Kind of.
I thought it was with Hana. Was it with Hana?
Uh,
I thought it was kind of both.
Li Fang wasn't there for it, but well, no, he was because he brought in Karma. Yeah, as long as they still, because they're still under the impression that Karma and Avani were killed by you. Technically, you do have an in with them, but you missed the meeting time, so you're not entirely sure.
Okay, well, can I go skulking around the zoo on sort of like a covert mission? As sort of like a scout where like those three are like right behind me, but I'm like, hey, what are you doing? If someone's like, hey, what are you doing here? I can be like, oh, I'm looking for Li Fang and Hana. I owe them a debt of service.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that'd be fine. Yeah, okay. All right. So, do you just go to the zoo, or Karma's already offered to handle it for you? Do you just walk away after saying that you'll handle it, or are you still there? Because Ambassador Quinn, if you're just still there, is just waiting for you to explain how you're gonna take care of the situation.
I mean, we could always invite Ambassador Quinn along.
I think that would be smart.
I mean, it's not going to hurt us to have an additional vendor ninja with us.
Josh, also for context, what is Ambassador Quinn like wearing? Like, is her face covered?
Because she was doing the ninja stuff, yeah, her face is kind of covered up. You can still sort of tell though the clothes come from the Fire Nation, so it's not like what you would stealth around in if you were from the Earth Kingdom. It's definitely originating from the Fire Nation.
Right, but no one, like, if she went with us, no one would be like, hey, that's Ambassador Quinn, like, you know.
Probably not unless someone like was really super paying attention.
Okay.
Yeah, in her current garb anyway.
So, Ambassador Quinn, would you like to come along with us and help us retrieve your children?
All right, Oz,
Basically,
roll.
how it's going to work is I'm going to scout ahead to make sure there are no members of the Fanged Mercenaries.
All right, Oz, roll
Yeah.
with Harmony to plead.
Oh no.
We're going to do that in a while.
It's fine. I have at least a +1 to everything. Josh, if I Venmo you $5,
Bribery.
That's not how this works.
What did you roll,
where
Oz?
does it say in the rules that I can't bribe the GM?
Oh, Brian.
What did you roll,
Show
Oz?
me where in the rules.
Think of your
What was the result?
What morals?
Damn.
What's the result?
If I Venmo you $10,
Did you get 2 1s?
I got a 2 and a 1.
A 2 and a 1. Oh, well then.
+1, so a total of 4.
Which is at least 3 away from being some sort of successful.
$15.
That's dedication. You know what? Get in the comments if I should know, but that would be pausing at the end of this session right here. We're cutting off the session right here at like 30 minutes. 30-minute mark. We're stopping the session. We'll wait till next
End of
week.
episode. Get in the comments. Should I be allowed to bribe Josh?
All right, but Ambassador Quinn looks at you. Unfortunately, the risk is too great, and I can't cause any tension between the Fire Nation and the Earth Kingdom. As much as I would love to go, I cannot at this time.
Roller.
Not without
understand your
not without
plight,
like actual proof.
What's up?
Technically speaking, none of you have actual proof. The crystal at most is just like, I was in this cavern.
Yeah, we were there.
But you just have eyewitness testimony, which is give or take stuff. So at the moment, you don't have enough information for her to be like, yeah, no, this exonerates me from any international incident that might occur.
But okay, so what if like you take us all into a room one at a time, we all tell you our story, and it's the exact same story? Like even random details.
Hey, hold up. Whoa.
Yeah, except for Tara. He wasn't there.
No, unfortunately, it's not enough.
That's fine. I understand. I'm sorry.
What would count as proof? Because like we can go down there again, but I think if we fight them, we'll die. Like we're also minors, right? Like for the most part. Like what are we supposed to do?
Okay, so for the two of you who have lived in the Earth Kingdom, which is Avani and Aya, you would know that for and sort of the legal system of the Earth Kingdom to be considered like undeniable proof, you would either need somebody who isn't you or not part of like your group, who's part of the other side of things, that could corroborate in some way, or evidence as into like if you're looking for a kid, a toy that the kid had, or something that was belonging to said kid, or so on. So like, you know how like when people go like, I killed this off of a saber-toothed tiger, and they have like the tooth kind of deal. You need something physical.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
So we have to kidnap somebody or like take something from the kids.
Yes.
Hey, kids, give us your toys. Give us your teeth, children.
We're Ambassador Quinn, is there anything you can do to like help us? I know you can't go personally, but like
Well, that's to get her help tonight. In the morning, she could go through like all the channels and eventually get to the permission to have her and her firebenders to like go down and with the anti-corruption task force to go down into the area and participate. But that might take a day or two.
yeah. So does Ambassador Quinn say this?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well,
In more eloquent terms than what I just did.
right.
Yeah.
So Ambassador, forgive me, but I feel like if we wait long enough, like they're gonna move the kids.
Okay. This time.
If I was a kidnapper, I would move. I wouldn't keep the kids in one place.
Okay. This time, Aya shall roll with Harmony for plead.
Harmony. Oh,
Yeah.
What's your harmony score?
+2,
Nice.
so 9.
Okay. 9. They need something. Okay. Well, you've already given technically all the useful evidence. And it's their kids. Okay, yeah. Ambassador Quinn thinks for a second. She nods, and she then heads over to the firebender's house, knocks where they're staying, knocks on it. You see the door open. You don't see who's behind her. You hear some hushed tones. She walks in for a second. You're standing there for like 10 minutes, just sort of looking at each other. And then eventually, Ambassador Quinn and Tan walk out together. All right. All right. I hear you know where the kids are.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, my 3 friends found them.
To restore my honor, I will accompany you with you and the ambassador to rescue them.
Oh, sick.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, young sir. Are you ill?
No, that is an expression of glee and gumption.
Tan, being the oldest person there, just kind of looks at you like, okay, sure. Young people are weird these days. Why not?
Anyway, let's go get those kids, huh? Pan, would you like noodles?
He shakes his head, and you see that he has like some sort of like food bar that he's just like chewing on as he walks.
Oh yeah, like Io was saying, like to go. It's a food bar to go.
Tan gives you the exact same look he gave Talrock, and the young people these days. I'm not gonna understand them. So you head to the zoo.
Do we have to break into the zoo?
No, it's pretty much like an open thing. There's like a little sign that says "Hey Zoo," and there's like very like shoddy gates and such.
Hey,
Uh,
zoo.
Yeah, hey Zoo.
I'm glad I wasn't the only one that heard, hey, zoo.
Yeah.
But you enter.
Can we, before we go in,
Oh.
can we just reestablish, like, hey, I'm gonna scout ahead, make sure it's clear of Fanged Mercenaries, since I have that sort of in, and then I'll signal you guys to come on, okay?
What's the signal?
Caw.
Great.
Oh no. This is a zoo.
No one will suspect a bird call in a zoo.
But what if
Should we
hear
make?
a call and it's a bird?
Yeah, should we make like a backup signal just in case?
Yeah.
The backup signal is quack.
Okay. Okay. Won't mistake that for a bird. We're good.
At that moment, off in the distance, you're hearing quack, quack, quack
Oh shit.
from some weird amalgam bird that's just in Bossing Say.
Don't worry, it sounds nothing like me. That's far too high pitched and melodious. Versus quack.
Okay. What is
I think it's an ugly version of that bird. It's
Is Tan just like standing there with us?
and the
Tan,
ambassador.
Right now.
Tan and Ambassador Quinn are just sort of looking at each other, having like a silent conversation. On their faces, you can see like this was a horrible mistake. This is just the dumbest thing ever. We're at a zoo. What? What? Oh, and Tan is in
I'm
full.
gonna go ahead.
Tan is in his
Listen.
firebending armor, like his army uniform sort of deal. So like he for sure stands out, and because he's with Ambassador Quinn, it's pretty obvious who Ambassador Quinn happens to be.
Right. Is there any like we had the last time of grabbing clothing around us that we could just yank on our cloak or something that we can put over him?
You have, as you've been walking, you've been like offering this to him. He's refused every time out of honor and like duty. He's like, nope, no,
Oh,
no.
Tan, buddy.
Sorry,
What if
sorry,
we
young
gave
miss.
Ambassador
Yeah.
Quinn different clothes?
Yeah.
She also refuses because why would she want other people's clothes?
Why? Why
Miss
don't?
Scott, you're a ninja! Disguises!
What if we like traded clothes?
Close up.
We're not stealing anything. We could just trade clothes. You won't suspect me.
I feel like
Taking a close look, the only people who could probably trade clothes are Tan and Karma, as they are of relative height to each other, and maybe Avani and Ambassador Quinn. The problem is it'd still be a really weird fit on everybody because Avani, because both of your clothes were already stolen, so they don't necessarily fit to begin with.
Immediately give Ambassador my water tribe outfit.
She gives you a look you haven't noticed before, because she hasn't given it to you. When you like offer your water tribe clothes, she's like, ugh. No, no, I'm good. I'm good. Thank you though. No. I'm good.
She water tribe braces?
No, because it was just when you offered the clothes.
My water tribe clothes.
I mean, have we washed them? They might be dirty. Talrock, it's okay.
Yeah.
Guys, we're in sewers at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't get splashed with the sewage.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. Okay, so you're at the zoo. No one's exchanged clothes because they've been refused. And that means
Why don't we just put them in some like leaves? Not like take off their clothes, put on leaves instead. Just like hide them in some foliage.
all the trees, oddly enough, around you have no foliage.
This is a
God,
good
zoo sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bad zoo.
So
Would you say it's a Shih Tzu?
Boo.
Myself out.
But, what is a Shih Tzu? We don't have that kind of thing here. Anyway.
so do we have to sneak, Josh? Like, are there people here?
Roll to assess your situation with so roll creativity.
With creativity?
Yes.
Is that everyone or just
Whoever wants to.
I want to.
I want to?
Uh-oh, it's 7.
Okay, you get to ask one question out of the 5 that are on that list.
Oh wait,
I got a cumulative 10.
You get to ask two questions on that list.
Josh, where is the list?
That's it. In the basic moves, assess your situation. You can either ask, what here can I use to blank? Who or what is the biggest threat? What should I be on the lookout for? What's my best way out / in / through? Or who or what is the greatest danger?
Oh yeah, so what's
is
my
in the greatest danger.
what is our best way through to like our objective to that enclosure?
Pretty much the way you took last time, if you can remember where the pressure plate and everything is. Yep. That would be the best way in.
Going straight, yeah, straight in.
Cool. Hey Josh, what do I need to be on the lookout for?
Fanged Mercenaries that are walking around, and then maybe the Anti-Corruption Task Force who's on like a night patrol.
Okay. And who or what is the biggest threat? Is the biggest threat right now is one?
Well, it just who or what is the biggest threat, but it just means in the wherever you're assessing. Currently the biggest threat would be Tan's too old. No, I'm being ageist there. Currently the biggest threat is the cat gators. Just because they're very hungry and they're wild animals that are not well kept up.
They're hungry, you say?
I don't know why you say it in that tone, but yeah, it's not a great zoo.
I would like to feed the cat gators noodles to distract them.
Okay.
Can they digest that? Is that okay?
They're gonna be fine. It's made of eggs.
They eat a lot of things. They're from the swamps. They eat a lot of things. They're not paying attention to the noodles.
They're not paying attention to the noodles.
No, they gave it like a little cursory sniff and was like, "Nah, this smells gross." And now but they did in fact catch a whiff of an ice rat, and they're like, that smells delicious. And so they're slowly, because they haven't been fed in a while, they're slowly making their way towards wherever they smell a little rat.
But they can't like get out of the enclosure, right?
It's like a pit, so they're having a hard time like going up, but they are starting to get up. They can get out of there if they want to.
They can get out of there if they okay.
Yeah, because it's just like a pit.
Okay, I have an idea.
Look, Bossing Say did not think about animals wanting to leave or come in. So
Okay. I have an idea. I need all of you to run and I will catch up.
Huh?
Yeah.
Just
Huh?
trust me.
Why are we running?
You know where you're going, and I have a Hanu.
Wait, so where are we running? That was a serious question.
You're going to wherever the kids are.
Okay.
I'll catch up. It's in the Cat Gator exhibit.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how you got in last time, was through the cat gators.
Yeah.
Question: what if one of us tries to distract the cat gators?
Oh
So
no,
that-
I lied. It's in the pit next to the cat gator one. Because last time I had to think of
not a concern at all.
I had to think of another animal, and I said cat gator, and then you went to one of the empty ones. That's right.
Okay.
So it's
So
in
can
the
we
one
go
that's
around-
next to the cat gator one. You do have to get like around the cat gator one to get there, but like that's not gonna be too
Okay,
much of a
then no
problem.
worries. I'm gonna put ice along the wall on the Cat Gator thing, so that they can't climb out. They're slipping.
Roll to rely on skills and training. Focus.
I thought I was gonna have to wrestle a Cat Gator.
You never know.
That's gonna be 9.
9. Okay, well that means it's imperfect. So
Fatigue.
okay, perfect. All right, you fatigued yourself, and it's now a perfect sort of slippery wall.
I
They
put a
can't.
loop-de-loop in it again.
It just goes right back to the center. They're like, they slowly go back around and.
This is what you get for not appreciating noodles.
Do we have any trouble finding the pressure plate, Josh?
With the 6 of you there, no, you easily find it. And actually, hold on. Hanu sniffs it out first.
Yay!
Goes.
Ready.
I know
You're
whose foot was
useful.
here.
My
And
boy is useful.
you do the same trick you did last time. Avani uses some earthbending to put a boulder on the pressure plate, so all you can enter. Pretty easy. You go down, no troubles, no worries. You find the cave with the crystals, and then you're back on that little platform overlooking the secret hideout, cavernous ruins that the Fanged Mercenaries are hanging out. You can see upwards of 30 people here. You can't super make out who's who, though.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
So
so
if
where
I
did you
have an
say my
idea.
children were?
Down the the glowing hallway.
No, you're already through the glowing hallway. You're now looking.
Can we not see inside the cage?
Well, it's it's like an old building house thing,
Sure.
and
Yeah.
you're on another part of the cavern that exited the cave. So you're on that little plateau sort of area before it gets down there. That's
Right.
how that's how
Can
you
we
know
see
you can
that?
see that's how you can see the 30 plus people there milling about. And at the
Can we
moment,
see the
nobody can
house?
see you. Yeah, you can see the
We
house.
can.
You can see everything you were able to see last time. So the house is there, off. You can still see like the occasional one person goes in with the bowl of food, leaves without one person walks in without anything, comes back with a bowl of food with an empty bowl.
Right.
I point to the house. Like it's that thing.
She nods.
Idea.
Yeah.
I'm gonna run it by you instead of being vague. Because you're my friends and I should trust you. It's something I've been working on. What if we have Aya burn my little clothes? Just a smidge, just enough. I run in with smoldering clothes. And I say Tan's Fire Nation Task Force is raiding the zoo. Do we think that would get them out of here? Or at least a large number of them out of here to fight?
Tan raises up like his hand. Actually, we like to be known as the Imperial Guard.
What if I go in with singed clothing and tell them that the Imperial Guard is breaking into the zoo?
No, I think that's a good idea. But can you just take your like tunic off first and put it on the ground? Then I'll send you, then put it back on because I don't want to like burn you.
I trust you. It'll be fine.
Also,
No, that's not how fire works. No, like you can trust me, and the fire will still burn your skin.
also,
I mean, if you just wanted me
I-
to take my shirt off, you could have just said it.
also, I love this plan, but we need a way to keep them out of this place until we get the kids out.
Avani, can you just like earth wall, or are they all earthbenders too?
You've never seen them, and actually, you do know for a fact at least a handful of them are Earthbenders from the ones that you interacted with. I doesn't know it. The others, the ones that you've interacted with, some of them were Earthbenders, some of them were non-benders.
Right. So my question still stands. Like, Avani, could you like try to build up barriers, and like if they start breaking it down, just like
Put up another one.
yeah.
I feel like I go in distract. You should start with stealth and then turn to violence and defense if necessary.
Yeah, I'd rather not make it violent, but I can't imagine we're gonna just be able to like secret away the kids that easy, right? There's like
Yeah.
30 people just in here.
What is the roof of this house made of?
The ruins house that you can see, it's still stone. It's exactly like the rest of it. It's like carved out stone coming out of one of the walls of the cavern. There's some crystals on top of it, but for the most part, it's a covered roof with just this interesting sort of white like sort of whitish stone on top as a ceiling roof.
So we just have to get whoever's inside there out, and then we can probably steal the kids. Maybe.
Are you asking me or talking to the group?
Okay.
Well, so done talking to the group. So
Okay.
like yes, like the ambassador and Tan hear this, right?
Yeah, they're just sort of gonna let you all take the lead as you have been in this area. They're not technically supposed to be here anyway, so like
Yeah.
they're just trying to give as much plausible deniability as they can.
Idea. Oh, go ahead, Karma.
Nothing. Go ahead.
I was gonna say there's 6 of us. We could split it 3 and 3. 3 people can go get the kids in the house. 3 people can stay and try to defend.
Actually, I would love if I could have a couple firebenders with me for theatrics to make it look like there are firebenders invading. Or at least one.
Ambassador Quinn nods. She and Tan sort of exchange a look. I will help you as Tan wants to make up for having lost the kids.
Sure.
Okay. So Talrock, did you take your tunic off?
Yeah.
Okay. So can I, Josh, try to burn it, but like just with embers so it doesn't like
Roll to rely on your skills and training. Focus.
No.
okay, wait, let me double check my focus.
If anyone wants to give the help action to like maybe stomp out if it goes awry or like to pull it away, you can do the help and you mark 1 fatigue to help out to give them a +1.
Can we wait to see what the results of this are?
Or do I have to roll
Oh, it
first?
says after they roll. Yeah, so it's after they roll.
Okay.
Focus is 0, so we'll see.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Yeah. So I rolled a 7.
7. You're even with a +1, still imperfect. So either You can either mark the fatigue to make it like a perfect burn, or you're gonna
it's
get
fine.
you're gonna get more of the shirt than you were wanting.
That's fine. It
Like-
just makes it look like the firefighters are the Imperial Task Force is out in full force.
So like instead,
Right. When the clothing burns, does any like soot happen? Could we rub some soot on Talrak's skin so it doesn't look like perfectly unblemished skin and burnt like tunic? Because that's gonna look suspicious, right?
yeah, there's soot,
Yeah.
and because it's slightly imperfect, instead of it being like a burn mark, there's like some of the fabric has been burned away, so it's sort of like the sleeve is coming off, and like there's a hole here around the areas where it's burned. So there's enough like soot and such to where you could do a makeup deal.
Yeah. Okay. So Talrak was like, rub your skin where the holes are with soot.
Cool. Are you sure you don't want to like burn me like a little bit just to make it look good?
No.
Okay.
That sounds like a horrible plan.
It's fine. I'm learning healing. Ambassador Quinn.
Mm-hmm.
You go ahead of me and start lighting some things like a little bit on fire. I'm gonna come running out with hopefully as many of these Fanged Mercenaries as possible. And you and I better be ready to handle some fireworks.
Okay, you want her to run out? Do you mean like outside, out of the cave, or like towards the inside of the cave?
Outside, where I am hopefully leading the Fanged Mercenaries.
Okay, back to the zoo. Got it.
Yes.
Okay, so she nods, runs off. Okay.
What was that, Josh?
You'll find out once you get outside. Go ahead.
What was that, Josh? Okay, showtime. Good luck. Get those kids. And hopefully I'll see you topside.
Lit.
Lit.
No, I refused. Anyway.
No, I refused. What are you talking about? You wanted to be lit.
Yeah, that's what I said. I refused.
Oh yeah, I thought you said I. Never mind. Let's go.
Tan has already like left to get to his post, as he's decided that whatever's about to talk about is not worth his time.
I am. Hold on. I'm running down. It's like, Fanged Mercenaries! The Imperial Task Force is invading the topside. I need as many bodies as I can.
Roll with creativity for a trick.
Oh, baby, that's a 13.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Well, technically you're supposed to pick two, but they're all sort of the same idea. Oz, would you like they stumble, act foolishly, or overcommit? You can pick two of them.
I'll go overcommit to hopefully draw as many as possible, and act foolishly for acting foolishly.
What additional opportunities they give you? Okay, so even though you somehow knew the name they go, because everyone else has just been calling them the Firebenders, because who else would? They don't give it pay any mind. They run out, or at least follow you out anyway. And you can see, and everyone else can see, that there's maybe Hana, Li Fang, and like two other people still there. Although Li Fang does, after a little bit, decide to head out with everyone. So now it's just
like Hana and
it's
like...
Hana, two random people are in the cavern. Everyone else is headed outside to where you get out to the zoo, and you find that Ambassador Quinn has gotten a little overzealous, as she wasn't aware by the severity you needed it. So like that information sort of center place where the teenager guy was fully in flames. The
is Ambassador Quinn still here?
Yeah, she's still here. She's like standing waiting for you. The entrance area is all lit up. Any signs that were around is all lit up. The ground's kind of all lit up in like a circle to where everyone's sort of trapped inside of this pit.
Cool. Can I, without like giving away her position, can I sort of say, the Fire Nation is firing on us, and sort of signal her to like.
Oh, she totally gets it. Okay, roll to push your luck. Roll with passion.
Okay. Okay. That's a 9.
9. Okay. She definitely gets the idea. The problem is though, because you don't necessarily see where she's standing. That thing of fire is headed straight for your face.
That's fine.
Uh,
Can I like duck? Is there any chance?
you can duck, but it's gonna cost you 1 fatigue. Because
I
it's just
might as
gonna
well.
it's one of those like and then you sort of dodge
I'm
and it
not
sort of
ready
like
to go
scrapes
full
by you.
Zuko.
It sort of like scrapes by you. It does hit
I'm
one
not
of them
ready
though.
to go full Zuko.
It does
I'll
hit whoever's
take
like
the
right.
speed.
It does hit one of the people right behind you, and then they just like get knocked out, passed out. But there's still 20 plus people who come filing out, seeing all this fire. Li Fang eventually joins. They are kind of confused as to why a boulder is on this pressure plate, and they just kind of punch it, disassemble, and then the bars come back.
Well, hope they're okay. If not, I'll come back for them. So are they in commotion right now?
They're all gearing up to figure out what's happening. Okay.
Is anyone looking at me right now?
Yes and no. Half of them are looking at the person in a ninja costume, or out in non-earthbending garb. The other half is realizing, including Li Fang, is realizing that you are wearing Water Nation clothes or Water Tribe clothes, and they're like, "What? Who is this?" Li Fang has like a little bit of a semblance of, "Oh yeah, there was someone I was supposed to be meeting, who never showed up, who had
Yeah,
Water
Lee
Tribe
Fang, I'm
clothes
sorry
on."
about the meeting.
Before whatever happens next, because you can also hear in the distance yelling from the anti-corruption task force of being like, "Oh, there's something going on in the zoo! Get for everyone! Go! Tell Yang and the others. We got to get a group over there." And cut back over to inside the cavern, where now there's only Hana, 2 other people, and then whatever's inside of the house structure.
Is there a way that we can get Hana and the other people to go? Because if we can get him inside that cave, I or someone else can also help block it off so they can't get back in. Until we need to. Well, hold on.
Make a plan on how you would want them to move, on how you would want to get them to move, and then I will let you know what to roll.
My thinking was trying to get them out of the way so we can easily get into the house without being spotted. But like, if we trap them in the way that we have to exit, there's no way for us to exit. So I don't know.
Well,
You know what
how
else?
how would you go about it is the question.
Well, trying to like maybe have Aya throw some sort of fire as if someone in here was also part of the Fire Nation, who was also infiltrating in here to have them appear as if it's coming from the inside the cave. And then have them go in, and then like I can put up a wall or something where they can't come in. But the thought occurred to me that we're not going to have an exit then.
Right.
So what is the plan? Because Tan's about to is going to be acting on his own any minute.
Tan, what do you want me to do? I'll follow your lead. I
You
can
can't.
fire.
He's already in position. He cannot hear you. You are all still on that platform, having just seen everyone run off, using a different exit.
There's more people. We need to create another distraction, right? Like you said, Avani.
You just said another direction, so there's another exit.
Yeah.
They used well, there's another tunnel that's like right under the platform that Talarak and the others used, but it leads to the same sort of staircase deal.
Perfect. Can we do some sort of distraction deal so that can work, and we'll trap him in that place so we can get out of the other place?
How are you going to distract them? What's the plan?
Do we just shoot fire? But like,
I mean, we can. I wish we can get Tan over to maybe help out with shooting fire in that tree.
how far away is Tan from where I'm at?
He, for an old man, he's pretty fast. He's 120 feet or so away.
Like
He
other
uses
people?
he
No.
used very quick firebending to sort of get through.
Oh
Sides of the
shit!
wall.
Not just stepping, but like, could I like realistically like sprint? Like I'm pretty small. Would they notice me sprinting to where he's at?
You could roll with passion to push your luck.
Mm. Do we want to do that, Avani? Do you think if I run over there and and me and Tan try to chaos?
I mean, what's your passion?
My passion's 0. So
Okay. I mean, my passion's +2, but that's not. Maybe we could try.
I mean, I'm okay to try. I'll push my luck. We can try. And if not, if it fails, I'll just start firebending wherever I'm
Okay.
and then I'll still create a distraction.
Karma, what do you say?
Yeah, it's a good idea. What do you want me to do?
If you can stand guard, because you're gonna be the one who you saw where the kids are at in the house.
Mm-hmm.
So you would know exactly where they're at.
Yeah, that's true. So Avani, you and Karma should try to like get around there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
And
I think we can do that. I'll try to cause a distraction. I'll run as far as I can, and if I get caught, I'll just start firebending. And and I'm sure Tan will do something if I start doing that.
Okay. And then once we get to the house, Karma, if you could go in and try to get the kids out, as I'm outside as defense, just in case anything goes wrong.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start running, Josh. So
Okay.
roll.
Yep. Roll with passion. Yep.
Oh, okay, 10.
Oh. Yeah, pays off despite the cost. Okay, so you run over, you get to Tan very easily. Nobody noticed you whatsoever. You did also get a really quick scope of the layout of everything. There is only Hana and 2 other people here at the moment. There is not just, you can see that there's other sort of like cave entrances, but you don't know where they lead, scattered about. And you do know that the whole sort of one person going in, one person coming out sort of deal seems to have stopped.
Right. Okay, Tan, we need a firebending distraction now. Like, we just need to shoot fire. They're gonna get the.
Just shoot fire, just anywhere, willy-nilly kind of deal.
I mean, yeah, we just need a distraction. So like big fire.
You see Tan in his old battle-hardened years of wisdom produce this giant wave of fire that just sort of destroys one section of the cavern, like walls. All these crystals come crashing down, he does it so skillfully too that it's like it came from the other side of the wall, and crystal scatters everywhere. Avani and Karma can see Hana and the two people like look over all confused, and they charge off to where Tan and Aya are standing.
I want
as they get ready
to do my
move over.
like own tiny, because I have wall fire, but it's not my mastered move, so I just want to try to copy him as best I can.
Roll to rely on your skills and training.
Okay. Focus, right?
Yeah, roll with focus.
Oh no.
Look at this, is so cute.
6.
Oh,
A 6. Okay, I'm gonna burn Tan, being the expert firebender and seeing the effort you're making and the fact that you're a firebender and you're in the Earth Kingdom. Bossing say he knows what it is to be a firebender in the Earth Kingdom. He sort of like doesn't say anything, but he looks at you to where you understand that like follow his hand motions, and it's this beautiful wall of fire. Is the wall of fire, what type of technique is it?
Let me tell you. Oh my god. Moves. Where are you? Wall of fire is a defend and maneuver.
But no, I mean, do you have it as the learned, practiced? You said it wasn't mastered, so which of the
It was learned.
learned? Okay, you can move it to practice now if you'd rather.
Yay! Okay, cool.
Yeah. Congratulations.
Ta-da. Wait, Josh, did he and I just bond over our heritage?
Yeah, a little. Yeah.
Sick. Cool.
Not necessarily your shared heritage, but just like the understanding of the because his heritage is still back in the Fire Nation, but he has been here in the Earth Kingdom with Ambassador Quinn the whole time.
So, but does that count as like a cultural bond?
Yeah.
Cool. Nice. Do I have to do that whole role with cultural bonds thing, or he already accepted it?
What are you again?
I am the foundling. The cultural bond says when you try to connect with an NPC via shared heritage on a hit, they see you, shift your back. But he already saw me, right? Based on what you said.
No, because he made the effort instead of you making the effort. It automatically counts.
Cool, thank you.
So wait, do you shift your balance then?
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that would be towards heritage, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's what Tan and Aya have done. Avani and Karma, what are you doing with this distraction now having happened?
And they're not going to be they're probably not going to look in the direction that we're going, right?
No, they're not. They're too focused on the fire.
All right, let's sprint to the house. I'll be lookout as they're sprinting out to the house. And Karma, you try and get the kids.
Yeah.
And then as soon as we get them, we go the nearest exit that we possibly can to try and protect them.
All right, you make your way there. And get to the entrance of the house. Avani, you don't notice anybody outside. Whoever is there is headed towards Aya and Tan. When you do get into Karma, when you enter inside the house, you know that they're on like the second floor sort of area, and you can, when you get up there, you see both the kids still tied up in sitting in chairs. However, unexpectedly, you do find 3 firebender three earthbender guards, who are, well, Fanged Mercenary guards. At least one of them has a weapon. But you do see 3 guards there, just kind of waiting.
And hold on. Are we
Avani,
assuming that
you're still outside.
I'm...
Yeah, you're
Okay.
outside standing guard, keeping watch.
Okay.
Unless Karma wants to signal to you.
Why am I signaling? What do you need to do?
You've run up you've run up to the second floor of this this house ruins sort of deal, and
Yeah.
you found the two kids tied up and
Got it.
three of the Fanged Mercenaries. At least one of them has weapons, who are guarding the kids, and they are like directly looking at you as no one attempted to hide what's going on because there was a huge explosion.
Okay, yeah, then I'll find a way to signal to Ivani.
Since the two of you haven't really established a signal, what sort of signal do you want to use?
Help!
Just yell help. Okay.
Jack was right there.
Squawk.
I was gonna say quack.
Quack.
Quack!
Where is the squack representation?
Or the squack squad.
Avani, you rush up. You rush up. I'm actually gonna say, because there's like a little window. Avani, you're gonna use your earthbending to sort of propel yourself up through the window. So now you're on either side.
I was also gonna
yeah.
say, is there a way that I can block like any exit that they can get out of this place? I know that blocks us, but we can also shoot out the window.
Yeah, but they can also shoot out the window. So if you were to
guess.
try and make a block, you would just be creating like a suffocating sort of enclosure that would run out of air at some point.
Could I set a trap for them?
Outside where you are?
Yeah.
Yeah. Roll to rely on skills and training.
Bet. Let's go.
Sign a trap. I'll push them in.
I got a 6 + 2, so an 8.
When you hear you're making this trap, you hear help from Karma. The trap isn't fully ready. It's probably not gonna catch the first person who runs by, but it'll catch whoever comes after them.
It's fine.
So you get up there, and if this was like animated on a screen or whatever, cuts into 3 as you see Li Fang and his massive group of like 25 or so Fanged Mercenaries staring down Ambassador Quinn and Talarok. And then on another little section is Tan and Aya facing down Hana and her 2 Fanged Mercenary members. And then Karma and Avani also facing down, they're facing down 3 Fanged Mercenary members and then the 2 kids there. As we go into a 3-pronged separate combat exchange. This will be so weird to work with, but here we go. This works better with it all happening at the same time. So,
Go.
oh yeah, I'm assuming everyone wants to enter combat, unless there was like something you wanted to do non-combat wise. This is for anybody. Oz, you're muted.
There is something I would like to do before combat.
Okay.
I think you probably have some idea of what it is.
Are you about to scarf dance your way out of here?
No! I am about to release the cat gators.
Oh, the cat gators? Okay. Jeez.
We woke up and chose violence today.
You know what, Oz? I'm gonna make an interesting deal with you.
Oh no.
For every time you choose evade and observe, I will roll these 2 dice, and if ever I get a double, the cat gators will have then been able to crawl over and get into the pit you're in, because there is a ring of fire surrounding. All right, so everyone is set for combat now?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Karma and Avani, you 2 set for combat?
I want to set a couple more traps.
You don't enough, since you're there now facing them, you don't have enough time to set any more traps. You have the one that's in front, because that's the main exit that they're gonna be using if they need to run away.
Okay.
But you do have at least that one trap set. Karma, you all good?
I've released the gators.
The gators, like I said, if you choose evade and observe during any of the combat, I'll roll the 2 dice. If I get doubles, the gators will have then appeared. So yeah, they're sort of been released.
As long as I have made it so that they can escape.
Yeah.
Cool.
Karma, you all good for combat?
Yeah.
Okay. We're gonna take a because combat can take a little bit. We're gonna take like a small 5-10 minute break to if anyone needs to like bio break, get refill drink, whatever, and then we'll just go straight into the combat.
We'll be back after these messages.
Kiara, ready.
Yeah.
Megan, ready.
Yeah.
Oz, ready.
Yeah.
Morgan, ready.
Let's get this bread.
All right, combat time. We're all in different areas, or you're all in different areas, but anyone choosing. Okay, so I'm gonna pick all the NPC approaches real fast, and then while you all discuss what your plans are. If anyone feels like discussing stuff, I know we're all sort of separate, but Karma and Avani, I mean Karma and Karma and Avani are in the same, are together. So it's up to y'all if you want to talk it out. Or maybe if Megan and Oz think that it'd be useful for me to know what they're gonna do, so I can plan accordingly with Tan and Ambassador Quinn. Up to y'all.
I'm entering this fight with 3 fatigue, so I'm gonna start by evading, so I can maybe peel some of those off.
Yeah, I want to defend and maneuver. Can we talk to Tan? Or like how much time do Tan and I have before it starts?
Well, it's gonna be sort of instantaneous because all combat happens sort of. It's like one thing, and then there's a pause if anyone wants to do things outside of combat, and then go again. So if you're gonna defend a maneuver, you're gonna go first anyway. So yeah. And what is and Karma and Avani, did you two want to discuss anything?
I mean, Karma, what are you gonna do?
I'm going to defend and maneuver.
My thought was, oh, go ahead.
I don't know. What are you doing?
I feel like if we go in full throttle, it is gonna start a all-out war, and we have the kids to protect. That's the number one thing: is get the kids out. So I will also defend and maneuver.
Yes.
Uh,
Or yeah.
Okay, pretty much every NPC, Tan, Ambassador Quinn, the main group of the Fanged Mercenaries that are with, that are topside with Li Fang, they're all going to attack. Li Fang and Hana are both going to evade and observe, and then the Fanged Mercenaries that are with the kids are gonna defend and maneuver though.
Okay.
So anyone choosing defend and maneuver, we're gonna roll with focus.
Okay.
Got a 6 plus 2.
Josh, did you say anyone that was going to defend and maneuver?
Yeah, anybody who's defending and maneuvering.
Okay, 11.
Okay. If you got 7 to 9, you're gonna choose one basic or master technique. Anyone 10 and up, you get to choose one from the list of either mark 1 fatigue to use a learn technique. You can use one practice technique, or you can use 2 different basic or master techniques. So long as the defend and maneuver kind that you know.
Okay. Is there anybody coming near to Tan and I?
Yeah, it's while Hana's not moving forward, technically speaking, all the 3 of them are all moving towards you too.
Right. So
Because it all
I would
happens at once.
Yeah. I would like to like push another wall of fiery breath at them and move behind Tan.
Okay. Really gotta flame the exposed back as you maneuver away from them. Mark 1 condition and move to a new position. Foes must keep their distance to become disengaged or push through the flame and server for. Okay. So you're gonna mark a condition. Your choice as to what the condition is.
Okay.
Push through the flame.
I'm gonna mark afraid.
I would say for this combat, all 3 of them are gonna sort of disengage. They're gonna keep their distance. But for the 3 that are, and then Avani and Karma, right? You were both defending and maneuvering.
Yeah.
Okay, what based on your roles, what is it that you plan on doing?
I know I want to step in front of the kids, so in case anything happens, I can block whatever.
The kids are like in the middle of the 3.
Oh, great.
Fanged Mercenaries, so yeah.
Here, were you gonna do something else? Or were you gonna do that?
I was gonna do that. So
Okay.
I'll move
I mean,
to. I'm gonna do seize a position, so I'll try to move to somewhere where I can help keep off the guys, so that Ivani could do whatever she's doing.
I was gonna say we can both do it, and we can each protect one child.
Or that, whatever works.
That's fine with me. We could do that.
Do both of you seize a position? You engage and disengage with a foe, overcome a negative status, or okay, advantageous. All right, so you're there. The middle Fanged Mercenary, who's next to the 3, who is next to the children, who's like in between the children, has created an earth armor around them.
Nice.
The other 2 have drawn weapons. They were gonna counter strike, but neither of you are doing that, so that it's pointless. So. Oh no, one of them was gonna. The other one didn't get his weapon out in time. He had failed his roll. So one of them had planned counter strike, but no one around him advanced attack, so it's useless. And then the other one was unable to get their weapon out in time. So that's that one. Advance and attack. Anyone doing that, roll with passion. This is gonna be the majority of the NPCs. Was anyone here advancing and attacking? No? Okay. So here's the fun part. Tan has. So I'm gonna say, because that all happened, the defending and maneuvering and the child area was all happened together anyway. That if this was like animated such, that'd be shown first. So Avani and Karma move in to sort of intercept the 3, as one of them creates the earth armor, the other one sort of draws their weapon ready to defend, and the other one is like, oh no, and fumbles around. Tan. All right, so this is also gonna sort of take out. Aya, you watch as Tan lets loose this bombardment of firebending, close range. You're behind him now, so you're safe. But you can see he's dripping with sweat as he just kind of lets loose a bunch of like little balls of fire that like shoot out of it from his hands and then expand all over. Target takes twice as much fatigue and becomes impaired. As Hana and those Fanged Mercenaries that are with her, he straight up knocks out one of them.
We considered if Ted's being safe enough to save the kids and not hit the children with fireball.
They're outside of it. They're inside the place, and he's outside of it. He's fine.
I ain't worried about the
1,
children.
2, 3, 4. He don't. Okay. Hana's not terribly injured. She is impaired, however, which will affect other things. Okay. Those who could retaliate. Let's see. That would be. And Ambassador Quinn. That's right. I forgot about her. She also is attacking. Talrock, you watch as Ambassador Quinn summons up 3 floating like flame knives of flame. They're sort of surrounding her. End of each exchange after this one. You inflict fatigue or conditions on the foe, inflict an additional 1. Okay. As she prepares to attack. However.
What do you mean, however?
Okay. Because you aren't like next to Ambassador Quinn, and you're sort of surrounded by the Fanged Mercenary. You're sort of on the Fanged Mercenary side. Li Fang has taken he's drawn his swords, and he sort of like kicks you over to beside Ambassador Quinn. So you're going to take 2 fatigue. He's gonna take 1 to do that. Yes.
Is it when I hit 5 or when I go over 5 fatigue that I take a condition?
When you go over 5.
Okay, then I'm cool for now.
Okay. And then the big group of Fanged Mercenaries. They have group techniques. And you see that the group attacks Ambassador Quinn. They mark 1 fatigue and inflict 1 and inflict 2 fatigue. 2. Okay. And that is the end of the advance and attacks. So then it would be anyone who's evading and observing.
Hi, that's me.
Okay, roll with creativity or harmony, your choice.
Well, they're both the same, so that's gonna be a 9 + 1, 10.
All right, you get to choose mark 1 fatigue to use a learn technique, use 1 practice technique, or use 2 different basic or master techniques.
How messed up is Quinn looking?
Ambassador Quinn, she is fine. She hasn't taken any conditions. She does seem a little tired though after the swarm that was the
Okay.
group.
Well, I'm right messed up, so I am going to use refresh on myself.
Okay.
Refresh allows me to clear 3 fatigue or 2 conditions, and clear an appropriate status. I don't have a status. It cost me a fatigue to use a learned.
Yes.
Okay, then I'm going to clear 2 fatigue because 3 him.
Gosh.
And I'm also evading and observe. Is it doubles?
I just rolled doubles. Yeah, on the very first try. So as you're healing and looking around kind of desperately at this situation of being surrounded, having just been kicked over to Ambassador Quinn, you hear like snapping of like jaws, and you see coming out of the rings of fire, sort of slowly crawling, are the cat gators.
That's terrifying.
There's like 4 cat gators. They're not together. They're sort of like have the best that they can, having surrounded the pit.
Whew.
But there's 4 of them, and they're slowly moving through to get to wherever.
They're not attacking the guards at all.
Not yet. They've just appeared here now. They haven't been able to make a turn.
Cool.
All right. Well, that combat exchange happens on screen. Someone does anyone want to do anything not combat related, or do you want to just go straight into another round of combat?
I want to ask a question.
Okay.
So the earth armor that was built around the kids, is it covering like
No,
the top of
it's
them too?
around one of the Fanged Mercenaries who's in between the kids.
I have.
It's like a personal set of armor.
Would
Shira's dying.
oh god. Would untying the kids be considered a non-combat move?
Yes, but they're surrounded, so I don't. If you want to, you can roll with passion to push your luck.
I figure kids would help with getting them out faster.
It would.
You can just tell them, be like, okay, don't move, I'm gonna untie you. You said roll.
Passion,
Yeah.
yeah.
What'd you say, Morgan?
My other thought was trying to build like an armor around them, so nothing, like if there is some sort of combat, if we can't get them out, something is around them, so nothing's gonna hurt them.
We could do both. Untie them, protect them, so that if anything happens, we can fight them. And if we can get the wall down when we have a clear shot out, we can take them and go.
You roll with passion first. Let's see what that result is, and then if it doesn't, then make an art or something around them.
Oh no.
Do we need to do we need? Hey Josh, if I Venmo you,
If I tell you $20.
20! Oh god.
this is a bad roll.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 5.
A 5. Oh no, not even the help action help. Nope.
15 on a 3. You don't need to offer.
Nope. You there's no way for you right now with the way that the ropes have been tied and the fact that there's 3 of them. You can't like even you can't get to them to untie them. You can't really airbend your way to undoing the knots or anything like that. They're just kind of still gonna be stuck.
Hell, can I build something around them? So, because they cannot move
Right.
in the prior stance right now. Can I build something around them so they don't get hurt?
Roll to rely on your skills and training.
Cool. In the process, because I was gonna add this afterwards, if it actually works. Well, I guess I should roll first to see if it works, and then do the other thing.
Yeah.
I got a 10 plus a 2, so that's a 12.
Okay, yeah, sure. You're able to very quickly make sort of like a little domes around them, so that they're protected from what happens next.
I wanna can I add a little bear figure for them for comfort?
Oh.
Hold on. To be clear, these children who are tied up, who are sitting tied up, are now in domes with a little bear figure that they cannot touch. that's just kind of
Sorry,
sitting
I
there
want something
staring
to
at
comfort
them.
them. Can I put two little bear figures next to them?
Sure.
They could
You got a
kind of-
12. Why? Yeah, why not? Sure.
Cool.
Sure, they're in the dome. Back to combat, I guess, huh? As you very quickly make this thing. Did anyone else want to try anything real fast before combat happens?
No, my thing is a combat move.
Okay. Megan, did I want to do anything?
Like, just do anything in the like brief moment.
Yeah.
Clapped for Tan.
Just yeah. Okay.
Literally, just like
We love moral support.
All right. Combat. Okay. I choose what the NPCs are doing. Okay. All right. You guys talk about what you want to do, and if you want to discuss it. If not, then woohoo.
I'm hoping to evade and observe. Because I'm still a little messed up.
Josh, can I ask, is there any like where Tan and I are at? Is there any kind of like vantage point I get to, or is it just all flat pretty much?
You could get a vantage point. You would either have to do the evade. You'd have to do some sort of maneuvering around to do it, though. But yeah, there's like little like ridges that sort of like really big, sort of like if you were a giant, could use it as steps. You know, that kind of thing where it's like,
Yes.
yeah.
So what I would like to do is kind of jet step, like what it says, to a higher position to become favored and prepared for the next exchange.
Okay, so that's an evade and reserve move. Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Kira, what are you thinking? Does I feel a little better now that the kids are protected?
Yeah. Wait, what are you doing?
Well, that's what I was asking. I don't know what you were gonna do. Like I said, I feel better with the kids being protected. Just I don't know. Like I don't want to. Don't. What was the situation? There was a situation where I was a dummy. It was when we were in the noodle shop, and I was a dummy because I did something. I got myself frozen. That's what it was. Cause, yeah. I don't want that to happen again. What are you gonna do?
I guess I'm going to defend and maneuver and I don't know.
Part of me also wants to evade and observe to see.
Because where am I in where am I?
You're like if they're inside of this room, you are like back behind you is the stairs that you just walked up. No, because you jumped up. You moved forward. You did the Caesar position. You are within like. So if I was to make like a diamond that was like you're within line to Avani with the one Fanged Mercenary and armors in between you two at like 10 feet between. So you're here, you're standing in one spot. 10 feet away is the person with the armor. 10 feet behind him is Avani. To either side of him, 5 feet to either side of him, his left and right, is the two now domes that have been created. And then 5 feet from there is the other two Fanged Mercenaries.
I have a feeling that at least one of them is going to attack, so I might just evade and observe. Just
Okay.
in case something's gonna. Well, hold on. No, I'm gonna evade and observe just in case.
Okay. I'm gonna defend and maneuver.
Right. Everyone, literally all the NPCs, once again, other than Tan, are gonna advance and attack. Tan, in fact, is going to evade him, and yeah, he's going to evade and observe as he is fairly fatigued himself out. So, anyone defending and maneuvering, roll with focus.
Oh no. Oh no, Karma.
Hey, bud.
What did Karma get?
Hey.
It should be fine.
So Josh,
You get
what's your
there,
charisma?
buddy.
What did Karma get?
I mean, I got a 7.
Okay,
Okay.
that's not bad. You can use one basic or master technique.
Cool.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I was worried.
Don't worry.
It's all I do.
Now I'm like, "Ooh, I don't know." Don't worry about me.
I simply have to.
So what technique are you what are you gonna do with it?
You said I can use a basic and a what?
One
Or
you
what?
can either use one basic or master technique.
Okay. And then what are they doing?
Oh, they're all going to advance and attack, so they're going to be after this.
Okay. Okay. That's all I need to know. I think I might ready.
Mark one fatigued. Ready yourself or your environment, assigning or clearing a fictionally appropriate status. For yourself, nobody in your current area has any status. I think retaliate would probably be better.
I was also thinking retaliate, but I was like I wasn't sure, but yeah, I think I'll retaliate instead.
Okay, so as you retaliate, steal yourself for their blows. Each time a foe inflicts fatigue, condition or shifts your balance in the exchange, inflict 1 fatigue on them. Awesome. So it's gonna be a 1-for-1. Cool. All right. That's everyone defending and maneuvering, right?
Yeah.
Everyone advancing and attacking, which is most of the NPCs. Oh, that's 2 1s. That's a miss. That's 1. That's another miss. Okay. Do. Where is her thing? There it is. You see as Hana maneuvers her hands and sends a stream of sand hitting Tan in the eyes, impairing him. Hana takes 1 fatigue. That. Okay, so then he's impaired. And then Karma, one of the Fanged Mercenaries who isn't an Earth. Yeah. Goes to attack you, swinging at you twice with sort of like the butt end of it. So like one side with like the tip of a spear, and the other side with the butt end. So there, because you did the retaliate, so they're gonna mark a fatigue for both those attacks, and then you're gonna take either 2 fatigue or 1 condition. Twice. So for the first attack, do you want to take 2 fatigue or 1 condition?
I'll take. I don't know. I'll take Take the 2 fatigue.
Okay, and then the second one's going to do the same deal: 2 fatigue or 1 condition.
I'll take a condition.
Okay, your choice of the condition, and you are moved away from the center area. You're pushed back to where the stairs are.
Okay.
Okay. So that's, and then literally everyone else missed their rolls. So they all were to the big group was too sort of in their heads about it. Hana and the one Fanged Mercenary, she's like trying to coax him into to attacking Tan. Everyone evading and observing. Roll with creativity or harmony.
Creativity or harmony.
Yep.
Oh. Perfect.
Creativity it is.
10.
Awesome. So you can either do 1 learned technique, mark 1 fatigue to use a learned technique, use 1 practice technique, or use 2 different basic or master.
So with my like jet stepping, that's just learned, right? Because I just got taught it.
Yeah. So you'd have to mark 1 fatigue.
Okay, I'll mark 1 fatigue and do jet stepping to get up.
All right. And now you can make it so once you do that, it's now practiced.
Cool.
Tan is also jet stepping with you, so
Okay,
you both
how
move.
far can we get?
It just says advance to a higher position and become favored and prepared for the next exchange.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I got an 8.
So you can use 1 basic or mastered.
Okay. Can I? Because I want to either bolster karma or hinder one of the people that is around me. But now that karma's moved out of the way, I guess I'm not technically by them anymore.
Okay. How would you go about aiding or impeding?
I mean, if I'm going to I'm leaning more on the side of impeding because now karma is farther away from me, and the biggest threat right now are those guys who are near us.
Okay, and how do you want to impede them?
Can I knock them off their feet?
Sure. I would say that counts as stunned. So they can't act or respond for a few seconds until they steady themselves. That's one of the characters though. So which of the 3 do you want to impede?
Is there one that's more of a threat than the other?
Probably the one in armor.
Okay, then I'll do that one.
Okay, I'm pretty sure he can't do anything because his earth armor deals with. Oh wait, spend 1 to negate 1 condition or 250. Oh, yep, nope. Okay, so that's fine. Okay, yep. Because that's not a condition, that's a status. Cool. Alright. Talarak.
I got a cumulative 11. So I would like, if I may, to use my practice technique of slip over ice.
Okay. Also, I just forgot about Ambassador Quinn because she also rolled. I forgot that she did a thing.
She was attacked. Never mind. Go ahead, do the ambassador thing, and then I'll do the.
Yeah,
thing.
she was attacking and advancing and attacking. I totally forgot. So She uses the flame blade, so she slices through. So you watch as she like swings her arm. This slice of fire comes out of her hands. 2 fatigue, so mark 1 fatigue, and then because she has the flame knives included, she in fact is dealing 5 fatigue to each of them. So she takes a condition first. Then that's them, and then takes. What's in there? Okay. All right, and they're all in pair. Okay, now you can go. Yeah.
Cool. I would love to slip over ice. Let me just see if I can affect multiple people in this, because I would love to. It is probably not.
Yeah, it says foes plural within reach. Basically, because
Yes.
you're in the small area, everyone's within reach.
Perfect. I would like slip over ice allows me to reposition foes within reach, deciding who is engaged with whom, unless they are willing to mark fatigue. I also clear 2 fatigue because it's practice.
Right.
So I'm down to 1 fatigue. And I would like to reposition as many of these Fanged Mercenaries, which I believe include Fang, since he just kicked me over.
It does include Li Fang.
I would love to reposition them so that they are engaged with the Cat Gators.
Li Fang is gonna mark the fatigue and become impaired, so he doesn't get moved.
That's
but that whole group has been spread out to where they're dealing with the Cat Gators. Fanged Mercenaries
Wonderful.
are. And that's the end of combat. Yeah, so everyone's done a move. Okay. We're outside of combat now. I'm taking the group out of any future exchanges because they're now dealing with Cat Gators and will not be necessary.
Do I get points for making the DM's job easier?
No, but thank you.
You're welcome, I guess.
Oh, that reminds me. Earlier when you were doing the friendship thing, did you take the opportunity to shift your balance towards was it loyalty for you?
During which thing?
Back when we were doing the basket toss deal.
Oh, I did not shift toward loyalty. I can.
Because you were talking about something to do with was it the basket toss one? It was either the basket toss one or the earlier one of them. Yeah, there was a reason I wanted you to shift your balance towards loyalty, and I forgot what it was.
I will just go ahead and shift it.
I forgot to mention it. Okay. Alrighty. So yeah, that was that round of combat. Does anyone want to try anything now, real quick, before unless you want to enter another round of combat right away?
Are me and Tan just like up on the ridges?
Yeah, you're up on the ridges now.
Can I quickly ask him like what now?
He looks over at you. He just kind of winks.
Oh God.
This is not how communication works, Tan.
I'm just gonna give him a thumbs up.
He's
Like,
he's a very experienced fighter. He doesn't with his group. He doesn't need to communicate, so he's used to that. He doesn't need to like talk things out.
Okay.
They know what's going on.
What'd you say, Kira?
Nothing. Just correcting that was definitely how communication works.
Oh, I see.
Let me rephrase. This is not how good communication works. I established squack early on so that we knew what it meant. That's communication.
But
I guess bad communication is still communication.
yes.
I would like to
Kira.
defend a maneuver personally.
Yes, Morgan?
What condition did you mark on yourself?
Oh, so we're all just head straight into combat? Okay.
No, I'm asking something
No.
quickly.
Okay.
I chose insecure.
Goes insecure. Okay. I was wondering if I could possibly intimidate the guards who are there, getting them to run away.
Okay. Roll with
Okay.
roll with passion. Tell me what number you get, and then tell me how you plan on intimidating them. Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay, I got 8 plus 2, so 10.
Okay.
I was thinking of something dumb, like just saying oogity boogity and having them run away scared. But can I do something where it's like, can I possibly look at them as if they are just peasants and say, in a way to get them to leave, or saying, is there any way that I can scare them?
Why don't you?
Like,
Can you use
it's-
like a bending move, like a warning
yeah, I
shot?
could do that.
What kind of bending thing do you do?
And I pelt fly. Well, hold on. There's like gravel and stuff on the ground, right? It's like dirt, gravel, stuff like that.
I mean, yeah, this is a whole underground area.
Okay, I just wasn't sure. Can I take some earth and just start chucking it at them?
Yeah.
Trying to scare
So,
them off?
because you got a 10 and up, you can choose. They can either run to escape or get back up. They back down but keep watch. They give in with a few stipulations, or they attack you but off balance. The GM marks can do.
Hold on, can you repeat that one more time? I got the first two, just not the second.
They give in with a few stipulations, or they attack you but off balance. The GM marks a condition on them. You pick one. They don't get to decide.
I don't know. I'm thinking. Because it would be nice if they just ran away. Which one would potentially get them to run away? I'm thinking the third one.
No, the first one is they run to escape or get back up.
Okay, so
That's
yeah,
that's the
gonna
very
do
first thing. So yeah, you'll choose that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna choose that one. I want them to skedaddle.
Okay, you for whatever reason, the pelting of earth on them and the huge explosions happening outside with Tan and Aya, they decide this ain't worth it, and they split.
Nice.
They're absolutely gone. The kids, they're still in the domes, but you have them now. For anyone who still wants to do combat of those who still have enemies, we'll go into that before we find out what's happening with the successful mission of saving the kids.
Hi.
So combat. Those left in it, figure out what you want to do.
Oh, I'm facing Li Fang.
Oh, yeah,
I would like to defend and maneuver, pretty please.
I will tell you this, as far as anyone can tell and anyone knows, Li Fang has no bending. He's just
as far as anyone knows.
He's literally just a big guy who uses his muscles to get around.
But you did say as far as anyone knows.
Yeah, that includes all the Fanged Mercenaries and everybody.
He's like me. He's hiding it.
Josh, we've been friends for a long time.
I will tell you right
If
now.
there's one thing that I know you do to me, it's lie. It's lie and deceive.
What
This
could
is a
Carrie
core tenet of our friendship. I'm gonna defend and maneuver pretty please.
Okay.
I
Alright.
got what do I add to it?
Oh yeah. The NPCs, the ones that are left, which are Hana and Li Fang, and I guess the one merc who's with Hana, they're all going to attack and advance and attack. So, yeah. Aya, do you know what you're doing?
Yeah, I want to defend and maneuver with the like wall of fiery breath, but I want to do it because we're at a vantage point. I want to try to make them like drop to the ground. Like I want to do it over their heads so they drop.
Odd.
Literally.
Yeah, I think that'd be fun. Okay, so yeah, if you're gonna defend and maneuver, roll with focus.
Got it.
Everyone else is attacking.
Uh-oh.
Cool.
That's
What do you
7.
mean?
Hmm.
Is 7 okay?
You can use one basic or master technique.
I got a cumulative 9.
Use one basic or master technique.
That's fine. I'd like to use Wouter Whip.
Hmm.
The basic techniques for defend and maneuver are the ready, retaliate, seize a position.
Right. Mastered techniques.
Are the ones that you've chosen and are on your sheet.
Right. So that's only advance and attack, so I can't do that. I would like to seize a position behind Tan on that little, as far behind Tan as I can get on the little ridge.
Okay. And then Talark is water whipping.
Yes, please.
Actually, with the 10,
I would like to Water Whip Li Fang.
1 fatigue, inflict. Do you want to inflict the condition or 2 fatigue? As a reminder,
Condition.
yep, that's what I was gonna say. As a reminder, conditions make them be knocked out faster. Okay, so Talarok sends out a tendril water to water whip Li Fang. At the same time, Aya moves behind Tan, and now it's all the advancing and attacking people who get to go. Tan, having winked at you, Aya. Oh shoot! You roll first. Oh, perfect. And then Ambassador Quinn, and Li Fang, and Hana. Okay. Hana missed. She's too busy yelling at people. Tan, yet again, sets off another set of fire bombs as he jumps down and just sort of barrages Hana and her. Oh, wait. Hana has that one person with her. Yeah. Hana and the one. I forgot about the. I'm switching those roles. Hana will get to attack, but the one guy's not getting anything. Okay. But yeah, he's firebombing massive amount of fire. Twice as much fatigue. He really only has the one option, so it looks 2 fatigue on Hana, which is just enough to mark a condition on her. Hana has an advance and no, she doesn't. Has defend maneuver. She has to do as Tan is sending in fireballs, Hana uses her sand bending to make like sand fists that come and do like hook punches against Tan. So
Hey Josh. Hey Josh, she uses her what?
Sand bending.
She uses her friggin' what?
Hana uses sand bending.
Oh,
Hana's been a sandbender this whole time.
Oh no.
How many of us see that? No one but Talrock.
Talrock's not with Hana. Hana's with
No,
Tan
you would see this.
and Aya.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're seeing this.
Well,
Li Fang. Oh boy. So Ambassador Quinn has the fight. Shoots out massive burst of flame. Do a strike. Targeting Li Fang. Who's also gonna strike, but he just has a fist. So hold on now. More condition, and then Li Fang runs up and just punches you, Talrock, in the face. Just bam,
Okay.
absolute punch. You're gonna take forcing you to take 2 fatigue.
Fine. I'm great. I'm not great.
Okay. Was anybody evading and observing in this, or I don't believe so. Okay, so that's the end of that. The one dude who's with Hana is knocked out. The firebombs took him out. He goes out. Talrock, you notice as both Li Fang and Ambassador Quinn look pretty shaky. They've both sort of overextended themselves. Hana doesn't look terribly out, but she does seem to be phased by what's been happening. And Tan, he's just old and is like breathing heavy from all the activity. Does anyone want to do anything real quick before the next? So that's that combat exchange. We can do out of combat stuff before anyone wants to do anything else.
Can I signal to Ambassador Quinn to like, hey, fall back on this one. Evade and observe.
Okay. So you signal to her. How do you signal to her?
No. I think I'm just gonna say, hey, fall back to me for a second.
Okay. That works. Aya, Avani, Karma. Anything you want to do?
I want to guide and comfort Karma. Yeah, I know that I want to guide and comfort Karma, so their condition is gone.
How do you plan on guiding and comforting them?
Just going over and giving the inspirational speech again of like, hey buddy, it's gonna be okay. We got the kids now. Did you see? We beat them. We got them. And we gotta go protect those kids. So let's go protect those kids.
Roll with harmony.
Okay. I got an 8.
Okay, so that's a hit. Karma can choose to either embrace the guidance and comfort, embrace the comfort, I guess, and make clear a condition, or mark 2 fatigue. And you may ask one question and they have to answer honestly, or they can shut you down and inflict a condition on you and shift your balance as a response. It's up to Karma.
Of course, I'll embrace this pep talk.
Awesome. So you can either clear a
This is
condition
the beginning
or
of Karma's villain arc.
2 fatigue. And then Avani, you can ask Karma a question that they have to answer honestly if you want to.
Can I save that for later?
I guess we'll pocket that for later, as there is 2 kids still in domes with little bear figures, not knowing what's happening.
My next thought was, and tell me if this is okay, because my next thought is trying to get first of all, breaking down that dome.
Okay.
So the kids are out of it.
Right.
And then, here's an idea, Karma. How about we make some, like, you know how kids could be strapped in a little backpack behind you.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Oh,
We can
yay.
still use our hands.
Okay. Aya,
your
is there
baby
anything you
groaning
want to
now?
do?
The bear, by the way.
Wait.
No, I don't think so. I'm just gonna keep like, you got this.
Okay. So I'll see what happens in a second. We'll do another round of combat for anyone who wants to. Real
Okay.
fast, as there's only like 2 bad guys left up and 4 good guys in the fight. So anyone who wants to, I already know what everyone's gonna do. So all the NPCs are gonna do. So anyone who wants to defend and maneuver?
I'm evading and observing, so.
Okay.
Evading and observing.
Okay. The Ambassador Quinn takes your advice. Oz is going to evade and observe. Tan is going to defend and maneuver, and Hana and Li Fang are both going to advance and attack. So for Tan, cool. Tan. So Tan looks at you, Aya, and in a very interesting turn of events, as he hasn't told you anything of what he's doing, he says, just watch this. And then he does his wall of fiery breath. And mark one condition and then move around. Okay. Hana's gonna push through because she's just gonna angry. All right, condition, and Tan moves. What currently is your wall of fiery breath?
Mine, you
Yeah.
put it to practice.
It's practiced. Okay. All right. So that's what. So. Yeah. Okay. So that works. And then that's that. Anyone who's going to advance and attack is next. That's only 2 of the bad guys. The Fang misses. Hana has 1. She makes another sand fist and hits Tan again. Yeah, so she'll mark a fatigue, which she can't, so she'll take a condition to then cause Tan to take a condition. You watch as Tan gets hit, and now anyone who's evading and observing goes.
Yes.
Cool.
Creativity or passion, or
Creativity.
or harmony. Creativity or harmony.
Yeah. Okay, that's 8.
Okay. Use 1 basic or master technique.
I would like to bolster Tan.
Okay. How do you go about aiding, bolstering or aiding him?
I guess how can I? I've never bolstered before.
You can either use like words or because bolstered. So you're either going to, because it's appropriate status. You can either empower them, make them be favored, inspire them, or get them prepared. So it's either going to be like, if you use your words, you could either maybe empower them, or you could inspire them. If you find a way to like use your firebending to add to theirs, you can empower them. Or if you find a way to like destabilize maybe Hana, then he becomes favored. Prepared is sort of like warning him, like, hey, look out for this.
Okay, but he's already been like destabilized, right? Like he's off balance.
Yeah, he's currently impaired. Yeah.
Is there a way to make him not? Is that what favoring would be?
Favorite, you're buoyed by choose an additional basic or master technique in the next exchange, even on a miss. Now, to get out of the statuses, he just has to get out of combat. No, hold on. There's a way to get out. I don't remember. Oh no, they just the statuses just disappear over time.
Okay.
Yeah. Or there's some techniques that do it, but yeah.
Could I like physically like, because you said he's like off balance, could I physically like support him
Yeah, sure.
so he doesn't like fall over or whatever?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, like I guess like in the moment of like combat, like things happening fast.
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yep. Oswood Talrocket.
I got a 12.
All right, so you get to choose either one mark of fatigue and use one learn technique, use one practice technique, or use 2 different basic or master techniques.
Well, you just gave me refresh as a practice, and I'm going to refresh my willing target who is evading and observing, Ambassador Quinn.
That is true. She has also
So
chosen.
she heals 3 fatigue.
Oh, awesome. Okay, and she has decided to she is her roll didn't go very well for her, so she still gets that one normal fatigue period, but yeah. So cool. She didn't get any techniques, but yeah, she's down to 1
So
fatigue.
she cleared 4 fatigue this round.
Yeah. Unfortunately, because now that things end, even with your help, Aya, when you go to catch Tan, you realize he's passed out.
Oh fuck. Okay.
Tan's out of the fight. All right. And then now at that point, Avani and Karma, you can see this, Aya. This is probably like the last thing Tan was able to glimpse after being hit. Is Avani and Karma sort of jumping out of the windows of the house with the 2 kids on their backs. I'm assuming you've untied them, right?
Yes.
Okay. You burst out of the house. Hana hasn't necessarily noticed yet, as she's sort of excited that she has taken down Tan, as Karma and Avani have them on their backs. Using a combination of airbending and earthbending, they are able to land very gracefully, and they sort of jet out of there, back up to the surface. And then
As we're, I'm sorry.
Yep.
As we're running past, can I go squawk, squawk?
I'm sorry, squawk.
Quack.
Yeah, squawk, squawk.
Yeah, you hear Avani going squack as she runs by and jumps up. So if anyone wants to do any more combat, they will appear out of the tunnel after the next combat round if anyone wants to still do combat. But this is the next interlude between the combats.
So Tan like passed out.
Yeah, Tan's done. He's been hit. He's unconscious.
In this like split second or however long this is, does Hana look like she's gonna like try to get me still?
Yeah, Hana looks very off balanced. But she still looks like she wants to get rid of any intruders and like take out anyone who's here.
Okay, then yeah. I want to defend and maneuver.
Talarak, you see Li Fang wasn't able to make an attack. He's sort of like re-resting, but you got Ambassador Quinn up and set are reset, so up to you as to what you want to do.
I don't want Li Fang to get away with all this. I'm gonna defend and maneuver.
Okay, so anyone defending and maneuvering, roll with focus. Li Fang's gonna try and attack again. Hana's gonna attack again. So
Okay, that's a 10.
on a 10, you can choose either one mark of fatigue and use a learn technique. use one practice technique, or use 2 different basic or mastered techniques.
I don't have to mark a fatigue to use practice, right?
No, you do not. Nope.
So I want to try to like do what I had like thought about before, which is like shoot the wall of fire over
Oh,
her
okay,
head
yep.
so she drop.
Okay.
So then that make her, if she's like dropped, would she still be in a ready position or would she be prone?
Since there's not really a breather kind of fire, she's probably going to choose to push through the flame and suffer the 4 fatigue, which is just going to mark a condition on her.
Okay.
So yeah, you have to mark 1 condition, and then she marks a condition. There.
And then it says I move to a new position, right?
Yeah.
Can I stand in front of Tan?
Yes. So I'm going to say that the move to a new position was you moving in front of Tan and then doing the wall.
Yeah. Okay,
Okay.
cool.
Talrock.
Hi. I rolled a 7.
7, 1 basic or master technique.
Cool. Oh, it's mastered, thank God. Water with Lee Fang.
Oh, again? Awesome.
I'm so glad that this is my mastered move.
To mark 1 fatigue to inflict a condition, or 2 fatigue, your choice. Either way, it's going to inflict a condition. You fully knock out Li Fang with your water whip.
Yeehaw.
He falls. He still gets a chance to attack Wahong. Alright, so let's find out what happens next. Oh, you still get one other. No, you only need to do 1, right? Yeah.
Oh, I rolled a 7. I'm good.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm done.
Missed. Ooh, that's
You missed?
That's great. Yeah, Li Fang's rolled missed. Hana's did
Oh
not.
my God.
Okay. So Li Fang. Ooh. Okay. Li Fang misses his attack. He's hit by the tendril and starts to wobble. Hana decides to open up, or decides to use her sand bending to hit the ground, and sort of opens up an area in the ground that Aya, you start to sink into, and you are now so you mark 2 fatigue. No, I mark 2 fatigue. Wrong. Sorry. She marks 2 fatigue. Grab any sand on the ground, and then you become trapped. So Aya is now trapped, which means you must mark a combination of 3 conditions or fatigue to escape.
Okay, what happens when I'm at every fatigue?
That means if you can't take any more fatigue, you're forced to take a condition.
Okay, I mean I can take 1 more fatigue. So I'll just
Okay.
take.
So you have to make a combination of 3 in either marking fatigue or conditions. Combination of marking 3 of some sort.
Okay, so take a fatigue. I can take 2 fatigue and
Then 1 condition. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And in doing so, Hana just knocks herself out, trapping you. Which you then eventually escape. But Li Fang also falls to the ground, knocked out. Pretty much everyone at this point is knocked out as the Ambassador Quinn puts out the fire as it subsides. Although she technically got an attack, but it's pointless. And as Karma and Avani burst through the entrance, the firewall, the ring of fire subsides. The cat gators have finished doing whatever it was they were attack wise against the members of the Fanged Mercenaries just in time.
Okay.
Huh?
Are the cat gators okay?
They're a little beat up, but for the most part, they're fine.
Thank God. I was gonna feel so bad if I just sent the cat gators to their death.
Yeah.
At that time, but in that moment, as Karma and Avani emerge with the kids, suddenly you hear a rush of footsteps as The rest of Tan's firebenders appear, and the Yong and his anti-corruption task force appears.
I
And
forgot about that.
a huge hubbub of confusion and chaos. What? That's where we're at right now. What would you like to do?
Are Tan and I like still like on the ridge above?
Yeah, well, I'm gonna say one of Hana's moves brought the earth down, so you're down on the floor level, and then you were sinking under, which now you were able to get out of,
Okay. Okay, good.
and you have
So
a passed out Tan with you.
I just want to try like slapping his face.
That's not really. You know what? I don't know. He's just knocked out for now.
Okay. If he like really doesn't look like he's coming back, I want to start dragging him by his feet.
He's still breathing. He's just not like he's out of
Yeah.
energy. Yeah.
So I'm gonna like grab his ankles and move towards where they ran out.
Isn't Aya trapped, or did I miss something?
No, Aya got
No.
out. She marked
that's right,
she
that's
marked
right, my
the
bad.
fatigue and the conditions. Yeah.
Might be.
Okay. So you start dragging him out. Those at top side, what do you try and tell Yong as he confronts the firebenders and the passed out Fanged Mercenaries? Well, the anti-corruption task force is doing what they're doing. They're arresting the passed out Fanged Mercenaries. However, Yong is sort of advancing towards firebenders and, of course, those topside and Ambassador Quinn, who still doesn't look like Ambassador Quinn right now.
Okay, so they have seen me.
They've seen Talarok for sure. And when you turn to, like, if you want to turn to say hi to Ambassador Quinn, you know she's gone.
Okay, that's great. I was gonna tell her to run anyway.
Yep.
I was going to tell her a direction to run, hopefully toward her children, but you know what? That's fine.
I was gonna say I'm running towards her to give back her children.
Yes, the baby Bjorns.
Notice
Yes.
running up, you also notice the kids are gone too.
Oh, fuck.
Hey, what?
What?
Ambassador Quinn and the kids have both split.
Okay.
All three of them have split in some way. You notice
Hold on.
off in the distance, you can see a figure carrying two kids, just sort of
The baby Bjorns
running
are
off.
also stolen.
Question. Do they still have the bears that are with them?
No, the bears are what's left inside of your makeshift Bjorns.
I worked so hard on them.
You still have them.
I'm the bear. Okay. I wanna go up to Yang, right? That's his name.
Yeah, that's his name.
Yang. And be like, hey, dude, it's over. We don't need to fight right now. The kids are safe. We're good. Go home.
We don't care
So,
about
hold on,
the
Yang
kids.
is anti-corruption, right?
Yeah, Yong is the anti-corruption task force. They were not in searching for the kids. They were searching for the Daofei.
Okay. Does he have a title, like Captain, Admiral?
He's just the leader of the anti-corruption task force. He's trying to get titles and such. He doesn't have them yet.
Cool. Captain Yang.
Yes, that's me. Yes.
Yes, honorable captain. As you can see here, we have busted a large nest of dishonorable Daofei members of the Fanged Mercenaries.
Ah, good. Have you figured out who their leader is?
Does Li Feng have like a ponytail or like a braid or something?
I mean, he's the biggest guy there.
But does he have like a ponytail or a braid? Because I just want to kind of like yank him up by the head for a second.
No, but his hair is long enough that you could probably do that.
Cool, I'm gonna grab a fistful of his hair and be like, this is their leader, Li Feng. Responsible for the kidnapping of Ambassador Quinn's children.
At that moment, a Hana who has sort of regained enough consciousness to sort of stumble out is like, Li Fang knew nothing. I was the one. She's very like disassociating right now as to what's going on. And Li Fang is still passed out. I would have gone away with it if Li Fang wasn't such a coward.
Oh, hey, also that's Hana. She's also evil.
And
So if you wanted to arrest her, I think that would be real chill of you.
she repasses out.
And now it's even easier, so you have even fewer excuses.
Yong nods. Apparently, he sees this as agreeable, and they all start taking away the Fanged Mercenaries. There is still the Firebenders walk over to you and are they all sort of like awkwardly look around, as none of them have ever had to like ask questions to people other than Tan, as Tan handles all the social interaction.
I just still have Tan's ankle in my hand, like.
Yeah,
and the rest of him.
As you're
I'm not holding his own body though.
Yeah, as they're about to ask a question and such, Aya just sort of comes out dragging Tan's body best she can. Her 5'1" self pulling at the feet of this 6'1" person. I'm pretty sure I said it was about 6 foot tall, 6'1", something like that.
Full grown man in armor.
Yeah, in firebending armor and everything. Fire Nation armor.
She's small but mighty.
Yeah. They rush over, and take over, getting Tan. And yeah, everyone sort of just goes about their business, ignoring all the four of you.
I think we should leave. I think we should just not stick around for this.
Well, Captain General Young.
He's busy with paperwork.
Oh, cool.
I
He's
guess.
busy now?
Yeah, he's currently busy with like some sort of
Cool. I was just going to
delegating and
disengage
such.
from the conversation, so let's bounce.
Okay.
Let's go.
All right. You all leave and head back to your house. Oh, you went there at nighttime. It is now morning. For sure. The sun's starting to rise. Y'all haven't slept at all yet. You've been up for at least 24 hours. And that is where we shall end for this session. This very long session.
Day.
Woo!
Yeah.
Thank you again to my friends Megan, Kiara, Oz, and Morgan for joining me as we were all finally able to get back together for this. And we will see you next time for the exciting. That's technically the end of this arc, but like there's still like aftermath stuff that we can talk about next time.
Oh no!
And you know, we've got some loose ends character story wise to deal with. So catch you all next time. Oz, you're here. Do your thing.
Hi, I am here. Press that like button, leave a comment down below, and bing that bell for notifications so you don't miss the next thrilling episode of Avatar Legends: Legacy of Heroes.
Yeah.
Don't forget to leave in the comments if the players can Venmo Josh money to change roles. Dark Lord Ahanu. Ahanu was the BBEG all along.
Oh.
Sorry, Josh, I didn't mean to spoil your campaign.
You know what? Now I have to rewrite a bunch of stuff and like.
I'm sorry.
All right. Well, it is what it is, I guess. The
Megan,
worst
you
part.
are Hello Kitty Monopoly.
The worst part about Megan and Morgan being so similar to names is they've chosen that their character names are also fairly similar,
Right?
with Aya and Avani.
That is true.
Yeah. We just want to make it harder on you.
And they both are in Earth Kingdom garbed, where if you really were not paying attention, you could mistake them both.
And they're the shortest ones.
Yeah, they are the two shortest ones as well, yeah. There's Okay, but to be fair, there is a 6-inch difference between Aya and Avani. Aya's 5'1",
Yeah,
Avani's 5'7", so it's gonna be a little. If they're standing side by side, you might be able to tell them apart, but not separate.
I mean, I would hope that's like a sizable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know
I can
Aya
do
was
it.
kink shaming.
No.
It's not kinky. No.
Hold on. Oz, Ahanu. What are you gonna do about Ahanu?
Protect him.
Can the boy run back to the house?
There is still a ring of fire around. I don't know if Talrock wants to send Ahanu through that ring of fire.
I will protect Ahanu with my dying breath.
Also,
Also,
that's a
thank you for
different
being concerned about Ahanu and not Talrock.
thing. Yeah.
I
Who cares?
No,
about
you're
Talrock?
right. You're right. It still stings, but you're right.
I'm concerned, but I feel deep down that specifically Avant. Well, yeah. Never mind. This wouldn't be
It's
Avant.
okay.
being
I know.
concerned about
It's
this.
okay. I know.
Both Morgan is an animal lover.
Okay.
Let the record show that Morgan, who I have been friends with for, let's see, upwards of 5
We're
years.
married.
We are married. We have been married for like 4 of those 5 years. Cares more about this plush rat than their spouse of 4.5 years.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. I'm that person who cries.
Show.
I'm that person who cries when animals die in movie, like sob when
Well, so am
animals die
I.
in
I would just
movies.
choose you over a Hanu. Anyway, let's go fight.
Where is it? I'm trying to find this really cool thing he can do. In my notes. Maybe it's in one of these things. Josh, did you ever think about that? Yeah, it's probably in one of these.
Would you believe to learn?
Would you believe in life after love?
There it is. Feel your fatigue.